Hey all, this is Adamantoise. This is part 7 of the, the ability only kind of challenge. So yes, we are continuing on, and I think we are at the correct beach, aren't we? Didn't I go to the correct beach? I think we might be in the correct beach. I hope we are. Okay, so two of them are at level 100. I still don't know why Shiva fell behind and stuff like that. I don't know what that was about, because, we haven't had any GFs die. Is it because of a character being dead? I don't remember if it was that the character was dead and then we didn't have Shiva for some reason. Or that maybe I forgot to equip Shiva in a certain battle, I don't know. Why Shiva fell behind and stuff like that, but yeah, I think this is it, right? Because Toilet is over on the other side. Yes, it is. So this is the beaches that should have the Adamantoise. But the Adamantoise is pretty rare, it seems. I mean, I want... Okay, there's the Adamantoise again, good. We are gonna do it differently this time around, and we're not gonna KotR Mad Rush this time. Because of the fact that they can white wind and stuff like that, and we almost died last time. We did kill one of them though, and like as long as you kill one of them, it's fine. Doom might actually work. Yeah, berserking is gonna be a bit of a problem. I mean, as long as they don't berserk the entire party, that would be good. So let's see, does Doom work? I mean, if Doom works, then that would be absolutely massive. Okay, that was a miss. I'm gonna try on the other one. It might be that they're different levels. The worst thing is now we cannot mad rush because of this, so we cannot set up or take it. Now limit breaks do not miss, however, so that's going to be good. We can KotR focus our effort on a single one, of course. But it might be the lower one that has the actual... Okay, we missed. Okay, that's actually good that the white will happen early. Because we haven't done a lot of damage to them. The quicker we can start hitting like hard with like limit breaks better. I'm gonna keep on trying to do though. Do we just wait? Maybe we just wait. I mean, I would love to card these actually, because we might get turtle shells. I'm gonna try card. Because cards shouldn't get affected by me being blinded. I don't know what their total health is. Because what if their white wind healing is not their total health? What if that is used? What is that if that is just a massive overheal and stuff like that? I'm still gonna try and Doom, because Doom might actually save us. In case Doom can hit, I don't know if it can hit. I mean, missing does not mean that it's immune, I'm pretty certain. Because I really hate it in games where if a thing is immune, it should not miss. And stuff like that, because miss makes you think that, oh, it can work, you know. There's a slot. And let's actually full cure here. So we can learn it. Or so it can show up on the list. I don't remember if it heals statuses or not. Or it does heal statuses. Let's go. Is it gonna figure out immediately that we need to be sandstormed again? Okay, that's fine, because... See, you're just gonna counter with sandstorm. Not. I'm gonna continue on dooming here instead of doing physical attacks. Because I think the physical attacks are the thing that can be countered by Sandstorm. I think that Sandstorm is actually a counter. And maybe if we're Berserk it does not count. Or it doesn't do it as often. I see it's Berserking someone else. Or is it Berserking? Okay, that's fine. Because we have good accuracy. Not because we haven't been sandstormed. We haven't been that root sandstormed. Oh, is that gonna card selfie? No. Card selfie. Come on, man. Yo! Let's go! Is it Adamantoise? Yes. I think we need 3, right? We need 3 for turtle shell. And I think we need 1 or 2 turtle shells for the weapon. Yo, they're actually fairly easy to card. Okay, that's very, very important to remember. Okay, because I think we still get the AP right. And we can still get the item drop. Yo, let's go. That's absolutely insane. We still got the item drop, so we have now 3 adamantine. And we got the card. And the card does turn into turtle shells. Okay, so actual strats. Actual strats, man. Okay, so carding. Okay, that's actually makes carding fucking busted. Like, I didn't remember that at all. Okay, that makes cards busted. Like, as an attack. Right, because we didn't lose out on the item. I thought that, okay, when you card, yes, I know that you lose out on XP. But if you can still get the AP, you can still get the full AP, you can get the items and stuff that, then you know that's just game. That's just fantastic. We're all learning Mag. Yeah, I took and wrote it down. I wrote down basically like why losing out on certain GFs as the part for like the part 6 upload. Which I did not upload yesterday, which we recorded yesterday. After that part 6, which I did record later on, I think it was. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes I won't upload on the same day. You know, I do think we just kill these because they are a bit more AP and stuff that, which is nice. And actually, it was really, really good that it didn't sandstorm again there for some reason and stuff that, but yeah. Because it definitely seemed like if you mad rush, it is programmed to quote-unquote counter the mad rush. You know, and it might be that it's the haste that it actually counters and not the berserk status, because there we were berserk that it didn't do the sandstorm. And it's good to know that the full cure actually does cure status. So I'm guessing the full cure is programmed maybe like a mega elixir, because there's no MP in this and stuff that, you know. Now there would have been other things that would have been good to cast and stuff there, but knowing that yeah, because full cure can generally show up fairly easily depending on what how things are. I forgot exactly if it's like 1 HP makes you have a high chance to have some spells. I forgot exactly what decided. Okay, got the crystal block some card, nice. That was 9 AP I think actually. I think that might be enough for the card. No, you need 5. Right, okay, so we're all learning Mag. We've already learned from the water crystal, of course, because the water crystal is used like breath and we already have that. Have we learned this yet? Have we learned our skill? No. I don't remember if you have to have her in the pot or maybe you do. And stuff that, so yes. Because yeah, we do have the strength bonus on him, we don't have a single other bonus. The main problem is of course that yes, with Siren, you don't only miss out on the mag bonus, but you also miss out on the mag 20% and 40%, although we already have it on another one. However, the mag bonus missing out on is pretty bad, but missing out on treatment is huge, because treatment cures most statuses in the game, which is like a really big fucking deal, like being able to cure most of the statuses. I believe it's comparable exactly to a Remedy Plus, specifically, not a regular Remedy, Remedy Plus, specifically. It's very big. We haven't seen them transform into the stronger thing though. There's another thing that looks different, another fish that they can transform into once they're high enough level, which is, like, it's a lot bigger, and we haven't seen that yet, so, and those things are worth more. But yeah, the fact that this encounter now is no longer just 6 from 3 of them. I think it was 6 from 3 of them, or 6 when there's only 2 of them. So they gave like 3 each, because then that would make sense why this gives 9. I mean 9 is really good, because that means that 10 of them will be 90 AP. Okay, and 9 IP. We're getting pretty close now to learning Mug. It's going to be very important. Do we have any amnesia greens left? We do not. So we need to get more amnesia greens. But we don't have a lot of cash. We could probably do the test again. Yes. Yes. No. No. No, I don't think that's true. I forgot if it was one healing bot or not. I'm gonna say no. No, it's not like that, no. Is there no soft moves petrify? Yes. Although there are more stuff that can remove petrify, but yes. No. Okay, score was 90. Let's see if that was correct. Yes. Okay, so that was correct, the other thing was correct. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so that was correct. Yes. Yes. No. No. So is zombie both weak to holy and fire then? Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Okay, so that was almost. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No, okay. So that is still a no then. Yeah, because confuse does inflict confuse. Or is the status not called confused? Is that a thing that it's... The spell is confused, but what it causes is not confused. But this restores 100 HP, yes. It did not restore 200 by default. No. And we know that this was not yes. And we know that this is no. No on question 9. No. No. Huh? No on the first one, yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Okay, that was also wrong. So this is a yes. This is a yes. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no because we already answered yes on that and that was wrong. The next we aren't divided equally. Because I did try to answer yes on that and that was wrong. Yes. But what I don't understand, this has to be wrong then. That's the only thing, potion. Because Christis is not a magical sword. That's the only thing it could be at this point. Unless Blind sucks out the enemy's brain. Which is not true. Okay, we don't have access to potion. Nah, now potion is for 200 because they get doubled to 400. But I think they only hit for 100. I think they only hit for 100. Or because I thought the potion plus was 200 and then potion was... I'm fucking dumb sometimes. Now, that's with a specific ability. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No, Adamantoise is not from level 10 Adamantoise, it's level 30 plus Adamantoise to start seeing well, technically it's level 20, you can start seeing it, but no, not level 10. You can rearrange my items during battle. No, not during battle. Other items maybe you can. One of them you can rearrange during battle, but the other one not. No, she cannot learn Doom right away. It does have a level 10 requirement. Then, yes, they do absorb HP from enemies, but can be used to absorb problems. That's actually wrong. You can absorb them. Recover magic, yes, damages. In most cases, so there's two things that are wrong. What are the two things that are wrong? Yes, that's also yes on that. Yes. Yes. That was 6, okay. So we're correct. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. So that was a no. That is a no. No. And I'm guessing. Huh? Maybe they do regain HP while we're walking. No. Yes. Okay, that was 90, that is... Okay, so... If can regain HP while walking, that has to be true then. No. No. Yes? I mean, it has level 10 requirement, but I'm guessing that that's... No. Yes. Okay, that was wrong. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No, that's no then. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Is it no on the final? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Okay, that was... Why was that only 70 there? That seemed weird. No. One final question then. Okay, so that is yes. Yeah, you have to have this draw command set in order to draw. And Siren does have treatment. And you can actually more than one. No. And you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Yes. And then yes. No, that gives you 80. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Or is something worded wrong is the question. Yes on question 7 then. No. Yes. Wait. You can rearrange during combat then. Okay, I did not know that. Armodo. Yes. God damn it, I hate it when those are very specific, because if you don't have them learned, like... Yes. No. Yeah. Wait. No. Right, you don't receive the XP if you've been KO'd, even if you got XP, right? You can only draw a gear from an animal defeater. No, there are other ways, because Doomtrained you get running. Doomtrained you get a different way. Yeah, 9 is the maximum. That is wrong, you can steal from Grand Mantis. You can drop the shops back and you can also steal it on Mag. I know that you can hide battle commands, but I don't remember which button. Magic and give commands are only commands to set boys silence. That's not true. Draw also gets disabled. Yes. If the poison magic 100% of defense, you don't receive damage from poisonous physical attacks. Or the poisonous physical attacks though. No, because that would mean that the bite bug has an attack that poisons you, that isn't a special attack, and then not receiving damage. The attack still does damage. It's just that you don't get poisoned. No. Okay, scores 80. Let's answer no on that. Actually, let's... Amodo, no. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, that was 80, so that was one more correct. Yes. No. 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 Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. Okay, 70 is okay, so that was correct. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Let's answer no on 7. No. No. Yes. And no. Okay, so. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Maybe it doesn't absorb auto attacks. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. One more. So that is correct then. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Okay, so that's no. 100%. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Okay. So by process of elimination, this was no. This was no. I'm guessing this counts as yes, even though you need to summon him by using Solomon's ring and Doomtrained. But Doomtrained is a healing gear, so you know. No. I thought the 9 was the maximum. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Okay. No. Let's just answer yes on that. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, wait, so what do we answer different there? I forgot what we did. You gain XP for the damage inflicted on a team if you run away, yes. Can we boost backs now? Support member for use, or it's an effective yes, you must set abilities. No. Yes, you don't need to use an item for that. Yes, compatibility does go down when a gift is carried. That does affect them negatively, I'm 100% certain. You can run from enemy. No! There are enemies you cannot run from bosses. Yeah, really. Must have multiple gifts. No. When you take a 5 monster, you always just fire. No! 2 things were wrong. No. 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 No, okay, so that was 90, so something else. It's not called blue spikes. No, on number 3 then. I thought you had to set the bottom member for use. No. No. Yes. No. 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 Okay, so I'm guessing, but that doesn't make any sense because you would have to equip alert. They say part abilities, that's alert, set ability to a character. Or did they mean like, or set it to a GF? Is that why it is weird? Because you have to set ability to a character, but you still need to equip it, you still need to have a GF to equip it. Like, you can learn a part ability and then you still have to have the GF to equip it. You cannot like... None of those are part abilities, so I cannot show you. But part abilities, right, like I said. Part abilities are alert, encounter, half, encounter, none, rare item, move fine. You're telling me that these can be equipped even if you don't have a GF. Equip them, if that is the case. Yes. Yeah, in critical situations that is true, because that's that we killed. It hits that high accuracy of physical attacks, but if the enemies do... No, if you're at 255% hit chance, you will always hit. That is 100% true. That's true. Like there are enemies that you can be blinded with Squall, and Squall will always hit because 255 hit. Yes. Is it 1/4? I thought it was half. No. Yeah, don't Hemmel. Yes, you can only use attack. No. Cover can cover anyone except for against AoE attacks. Nope. Okay, so 2 things was wrong. No. Yes. Let's say yes to that. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Okay, that was wrong. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. I mean, I would be surprised if this is true, but maybe it is. Wait, it's not enemies. It's bosses. All the gifts that can be drawn is from bosses. No. It's critical situations, right? Because that has been critical health. No. Yes. No. Bell. Helmel. Okay. If no gear for junction or command abilities on set, yes. You can use attack command. Okay, so I don't know if that was even true. Yes. So yes. 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 Okay, that was 80. So that is correct. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. So that's 80. Yes. Renzokuken, that's what it's called. Yes. No. Yeah, compatibility value, yes. There are items that does increase it. No. Maybe it's spelled differently, no. Yes. No. 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 Okay. Yeah, we cannot check it because we don't have the Behelmel card. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Okay. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. I'm guessing it's no because you can use limit breaks. No. 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 Okay. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Okay, that was 80. maybe they don't count as an item because they're like weird items, because they all like oh, this thing with the thunder element can, if you use it, increase with Quetzalcoatl. No, yes, no. Okay, that's 70, so that was correct. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Maybe it's only the bottom next to you. That was 90, so that was correct. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay. So yes. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay. We take those. Yes. Yes, because you cannot draw all forms of magic, because you don't have enough pages. Sandstorm is a wind attack. No, Sandstorm is an earth attack. Yeah, Sandstorm is earth. You can use effect to affect mag, yes, because that's the way how it works in this. It's different because you can cast, like if the enemy has effect you can cast on the enemy, but then if you have reflect yourself, it will bounce onto your reflect and bounce back at them. So basically, yeah, you can use effect to reflect magic that has already been reflected, yes. No. I mean, confuse makes you attack anyone. I mean, you can attack yourself with confuse, but that doesn't always happen. But the confuse doesn't make you attack yourself, that is no, because it does make you attack yourself. If you said yes to that, that means that, yeah. Arctic Wind into Blizzard by using an ability. Arctic Wind seems... No, that's Blizzara. Yes, Kerberos is... Wait, what's the even speed bonus? No, Kerberos cannot learn speed bonus. Nothing had speed bonus. The only thing that would have it would be KotR. Optimus and Sunnets can't use magic even when it's correct. You cannot cast spells at all. Even from the, yeah. No. Yeah, the summoning stops, yeah, that's true. We get silence while summoning, you have the... Okay, so that's only one wrong. Let's say that it is a wind attack. I think that that's the only thing that was wrong. Okay. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Oh wait, I said no on that, goddammit. Yes. No. That wasn't an attack. Yes. Let's make you attack yourself. No. Yeah, they can't use magic. No. Yes. Okay, that's 80. How do we get 90 the first time then? It's not possible. Oh, because the answer on this. Yes. It's not possible. Someone's gonna attack, no. Reflect, yes. No. 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 And yes. Okay, that's 90, okay. Yes. Yes. No. No to that, maybe. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. So what did we answer differently there? The reflect bounce, yeah. Okay, Stimberg, yes. Element of defense, you can actually interrupt. No, that's not how it works. You need element of defense times 3 to have 3. No. No. Yeah, because you can have immunities even if you start attacking at 100%. No, it cannot run out of stock, it cannot stop using magic because of that. No, bite bugs, yes. Nah, it's gizzards that drop M-Star pizza, I don't think the bite bugs can. No. Victory with death, zombie or petrify, yes. That's... No, zombie is not true. High potion. It's 1,000. Or is it 500? No, it's 1,000. No. Okay, something was wrong. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Key potion was restored. The metal ability. No, that's not what it does. That is technically correct, that you do the finishing blow more often. Yeah, ability alert that prevents back attacks, yes. Nope. Can you put no? Yeah. Theoric Sour, nope. And a darkness, you're blinded, and you attack multi-metal. Okay, something was wrong. Yes. Yes. Okay. We can't do anything without give them a oil. Yes. Nope. It cannot reflect Ultima or Meteor. I think specifically only Ultima or Meteor, unless you count selfie stuff, because full cure cannot be reflected. Yeah. Oh man, is the 30 statuses? Correct, Asuna does not get rid of zombie. It's only holy water, right, that gets rid of zombie, right? Yeah, but there is no magic that cures it, unless full cure cures it. Yes. I don't remember what button it is. No. No, it's not heal and protect, it casts reflect. Confused take precedence of berserk. No, you will use berserk, but you will still be confused. Actually, that's gonna do it. We got up to level 10, we will see ranks, and now we're up again. So I lowered it on purpose, of course. What is our test level now? Test level is level 18. Or I think it's 30 tests that you can take in total. But I believe if you don't reach max rank when you have taken all of the tests, you might think that, oh, then you're screwed and you can never get it if you have somehow lowered your rank. but I believe you still can if you kill enough enemies. Generally tough enemies. Let's hope for some more of the delicious things, so we can get the Adamantoise, so we can get turtle shells. I'm really open for the turtle shells. Also the Adamantoise sounds, yeah. Right, and we have Doom here. I guess we used to attack twice. Or maybe it's the physical attack that actually does get counted by the thing. I don't know if Doom will ever hit though. Will it counter that? No. Nah, it was the top one that did it, Sandstorm, so I don't know if it just starts off or otherwise it's Sandstorm. That's enough though to we have to hope that she casts it on the Squall, please. Cast it on Squall. Cast it on Squall. Squall. Oh, you're fucking now. Now you're fucking. I think that was maximum hits. Also, that was at 8 hits, I think. Or 7 or whatever the maximum is. Did not die from... And I can full cure. I don't care if you fucking white win now, even though that's a full hit probably. Please let the aura last a long time because of her magic stat. Because it does not cure aura. Please, pretty please, I want to Renzokuken again, huh? Up it. Oh, Rapture was taken, damn it. We'll go there again. He is not dead. Yeah, you keep on. Okay, you know what, I'm actually gonna call you. You son of a bitch. Don't white wind. Yeah, this is 100% the card now. No! What do you mean no? You need to be weak now. How the hell are you not weak of the fucking 2 Renzokukens? Okay, there we go. Okay, so it was the biggest one now. He's like, oh shit, my teammate Blarg. What I'm guessing is actually that they are like male and female and stuff like that, and that's why they come in pairs, because they're like the dogs. But we have to be reliant on Squall's damage. Please don't berserk selfie. Okay, I did just berserk selfie. That's fine. We used berserk at that point. I think that this is the one that can white window. I don't know, maybe it can only white wind once. I'm doing this just in case he gets us to yellow health with maybe with darkness, I don't know. There's the white wind. Okay, but it heals less. And that protect will wear off. And I think I will counter with Mad Rush unless it deals enough damage. Because that protect will stop at some point. I totally hope that it made his Squall kills his limit break. It keeps some white wind in. We cannot mad rush other people right now, we can only mad rush ourselves. Not having KotR now is bad. You know, having KotR would have been great here. I mean, we did KotR one of them, so we do have enough to make a better weapon. And then the fight might actually go easier, boom. Shell wore off. I mean, that's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to get rid of the other thing. Okay, good. I mean, eventually it will run out of that and then she will do at least over 100 damage. Okay, it healed for full now because of Shell wearing out, which is bad. There goes the protect. Now I could of course Berserk to deal even more damage there. The question is, can it protect itself? Can it cast protect on itself, or can it only cast it on another Adamantoise? Is the question. The problem is we would need to get 10. Okay, it does Sandstorm, which will kill Selfie. Selfie will die from this. I don't know at what health we will gain access to Renzokuken though. Okay, Shell is actually good because Shell will make his white wind worse. Okay, there's the protect again, which is bad. Yeah, this might be enough to miss. Adamantoise is so slow. There's the one bonus thing here. And yes, if we would mad rush, we would gain haste. But I'm waiting for this. At 1,000, I think we can actually get some Squall here. Let's go! Video games? Shell wore off, okay, so it can white win for a lot now. You just have to hope that maybe this way makes the protect wear off quicker actually. Oh, it only had time to do shell. It didn't have time to bite wind. So now it does not have protect. And it doesn't attack, boom. We need to defeat it soon though, now. Again, it hope that it doesn't might make me this blind this one or the next one. Please don't die from a sandstorm. Please don't do enough damage. Please. I am alive. I am alive. And now you're dead. This has to be enough, man. High damage rolls. 19 HP, more than enough. Jackpot. You boing. Up in your shit. Maximum whisker. Okay, that was a bit scary. We need to rest them. And yeah, so we have 4 Adamantoise now. And that's pretty decent. Not gonna lie. It's a bit scary though. We have a single turtle shell. And turtle shell is also vitality, by the way. Turtle shell is vitality 20%. Which is bad. Not very good at all. Not particularly useful. You can see there the stuff we have there. So we're very close on getting mug. We need to get to Dollet now though it is. Below 60 by the way, so we have now how much strength? 128 strength, and where I think we can make either we can make Flame Saber or the Cutting Trigger. So Cutting Trigger is first, and Flame Saber is the next thing. Gonna die in this. Hold on! Jag typ en fucking. I mean, there's a bunch of weapons we can make. The only thing I don't think that we might be able to make, but that of course depends on if we can get encounter or not. If we can get a certain enemy that I think looks like a saw blade, because the BML, actually high level versions of BML can actually drop an item that can actually turn into pulse ammo. Okay, so 8,000. That's a big difference. Keep in mind that that would have been way higher. We would have already been at max rank if I didn't lower myself to rank 1. Stop that. Still that thing, nothing here. None. I thought it was called poker. Yeah, you actually make him play card games, and that's important for the card quest because there's a certain card that only he will have, if I remember correctly. This is of course the very nice bar. It is a very fancy town. That's the thing that I love in this, that it definitely feels like they got inspired by Europe and stuff like that with certain cities and stuff like that. Okay, I thought we would be able to have materials for something. No. We already have a Valkyrie. I know that we need turtle shells for one of the weapons at least, but it might be that we also need steel pipes. And if we can get mugs, that's very, very good. Because if we can get mug, we can use mug the Adamantoise and then just run away. We don't need to kill them anymore. But we need to, of course, mod 3 more of them. Because if we don't mod 3 more of them, then we cannot get the second turtle shell, because I believe it's 2 turtle shells that you will need. And I think also one of the other weapons, I forgot if it's the twin lance or the punishment, I believe the punishment actually does require turtle shells as well. Because that kind of makes sense because of how wide its body is. Because the punishment is definitely way larger than a twin lance is. I thought that you were supposed to be able to follow the cat somewhere and figure out like, oh, the cat went over there, you know, so that's what I... Oh, dude. It's no fun. I'm gonna test the other ones though here. I'm gonna test all the options here. Yeah, except even if you have the enough gil, you cannot offer yourself to pay. You know. But I believe if you have quizzes in the party, you can actually do something. I think, I'm not 100% certain if that's how it works. But yeah, it is a bit annoying, of course, the fact that yes, that we don't have the thing, so you're not able to put magic bonus on her. So that was just very, very big deal, being able to put magic bonus. Because you know, 83 strength is pretty decent, but you know, 44 is just not cutting it, and we need to get Squall up to 100. Just in order to quote-unquote make it so that other party members can start using the strength bonus. And is this guy still crazy? Is this guy still gonna try and jump into the water? You're really doing it again. Why does he keep doing that over and over again? Well, I've already seen him do that before, right? You know, and we have talked about that when we did it last time. I don't know. Maybe you can find those people somewhere, I don't know. The Galbadia Garden. And of course Squall likes it in Galbadia Garden, which is not weird, you know, at all. Because if they know who, quote-unquote, if they knew the Galbadians who, quote-unquote, Squall is the son of, you know, so that 100% they would have, quote-unquote, recruited him. Stuff that, you know. That would have been interesting, a world where Squall actually served the sorcerers then. So do we fight the Adamantoises again? I think we do actually. Or we fight the fish fiends at least. I mean, carding them is a bit annoying because of the fact that they can control berserk. I need to kill these enemies though. And it was interesting that we can meet Ochus in the forest and stuff that, because that Ochus might become really useful. So I know where the Wendigos are. Or usually it's the forest near Timber, but there's also another place where you can fight them as well. Which I think is on the cliffs, but I forgot if it's on the other side of Balamb or not. Okay, there are more turtles. Can we actually do them though? I don't think I can ever do this. I am gonna keep trying. Because if Doom could land, that would be hilarious. Die the sandstorm. Okay, let's spread out the damage here first. I think we can card it already, I don't know. I don't know how often you can card it. The question is though, I don't know how many you need to kill for the white wind item, but I believe that they can also, you can mark the white wind item from them. You can also mark another item as well. Card. Nice and selfie will full cure everyone. Oh, but you're using magic, you promised. Yeah, but it's her limit break. She doesn't have access to magic via limit breaks. He's just doing the things on his own because it's still auto. The auto is still bad considering how slow the CPU is. He did do the finish, you know, he did do burning rapid. It deals a lot of damage. I think that should succeed. Okay. Come on, you need to succeed now, please. Okay, fine. Are you high level 1 maybe, or? It's not doing white wind though, which is a bit odd. Because we have seen that it can do white wind when it's solos and stuff that, you know, so I don't know. Here we go, boom. Thank you. And I believe they can also turn into a stronger card. I think there is a boss card that they can turn into as well. So we got one at a time. We'll learn Mag. Diablos learn Mag. Okay, we have Mag now. We do have Mag. Let's go for Dark Side next. Dark Side is half of what Mag is. And that means that Cell is the guy that will learn Mag. I really would have loved to put a Mag on someone else. I mean, the main problem though is that Diablos does not have the strength bonus. Diablos has the strength 20 and strength 40, which is nice, but the strength bonus is on Ifrit. Which is a big problem because I really want to get the Mag on him specifically. So what do we sacrifice? We sacrifice the health. You see, you need to equip Mag that way. Mag is not a command that you equip here. So that would have been cool. Just of that, you still have access to attack now, but you need to equip Mag that way. I mean, it isn't much of an issue, but still, so Mag and we are learning Dark Side. I don't know why Shiva is getting like a really bad experience of that, why Shiva is taking so long. Was it that we forgot to equip Shiva at some point, or, was it because a character that had Shiva died, or something? You're checking if there's any interesting. 20 waters, 50 waters, yeah. One will refinemento. Why was it refinemento? That is refine. One will refinemento. I've never seen that before. Is it anything else that is refinemento? I've never seen that actually. Is most stuff just gonna be refined? Yes, see? Refine into 20 tornadoes, refine into arrows. Refine into... And then this is... Refinemento! Like did they think that they can sneak in that and people don't noticing? That's actually pretty funny. Refine. I'm gonna check. Refine, okay. All of them are called like a refine. Refine. And then there's one thing that's like a refinemento. Refinemento. Fighting game. What did you use? I used refinemento. But the same problem is that Cell will not always hit right with Mag. Right. The main problem also is that if you mad rush, you're not guaranteed to Mag. Can't find it. Know that we won't prioritize it, the Berserk does take priority there. Okay, they're not a stronger version yet. I mean, they are probably high level versions of these, but they are not the version that becomes the strong thing. Because I really want them to become the thicker thing, the thicker full of song. Because the thicker thing can have completely different drops. We can also try and find the Grandoles. The Grandoles will have dragon fins, which we can use on Cell. I don't think we can get encounter for the mesmerized blade yet. I don't think that's possible yet. I don't think we can go to dealing seat already because we need to get past Galbadia Garden for that to happen. But we will of course get the flashback, which allows us to get the Elastoid. But we need to be high enough level so that the Elastoid drops the correct items. Okay, that's fish fins, 9 AP, nice. So that, save. And Galbadia Garden is over there. What is here though at the edge if we go here? That's a Shoppu forest at least. That thing is 100% Shoppu forest. What landmass is that? That is the other coast here. So there is technically a Shoppu forest we can get to early. Which might end up being useful. I'm looking for full cure. Looking for full cure. We don't take that much damage and we can actually get full heal via this. Full cure is just absolutely fantastic. Because it's not only that it is full, that it cures all statuses. Couldn't steal. If there's Malkopensnula. I don't know if there's technically anything here. Does it count as being part of Dollet though? No, that's the Tomb of Down King. Yeah, that's what it is. So dealing is over here then. Dealing is somewhere here. Then over there basically. So Galbadia Garden is here. Dealing is somewhere over there. Because that's Tomb of Down King. And you can see the desert there. Isn't it the desert? Then, but that is Tomb of Down King at least. Oh, I thought this was something else at first here. I actually really want a mug here. Yeah, 16 SKUs. I think we already have the maximum SKUs, so that wasn't useful at all. I mean, I'm pretty certain that we're still at the maximum SKUs. We're at maximum SKUs, right? Yes, we are. We're at maximum SKUs already. Okay, there's Galbadia Garden. You can see it from a distance. There's the Galbadia Garden. But it looks so weird when it's so far on the ground. My word of it. Because Galbadia Garden was more designed to be a bunker from the very beginning and stuff, that's right, you know. I mean, like definitely if they ever would do a Final Fantasy VIII remake. The main problem though is because of the way they handle Final Fantasy VII remake, which is 100% the wrong thing to do, because yes, sure, having nice graphic is nice, but if they could have lessened the graphics to just make it one game instead of slipping out several, because now, why would they ever, if they ever remake another Final Fantasy, why would they ever not make it 3 parts? Because 3 parts equals so a lot more money, because even if a game would flop, and it would only sell a couple of million, like if something would sell 3 million or 4 million even, you would be like, oh, that's a big success. No, it's not if the game is super expensive. And that's the thing, right? That there are people out there that all of a sudden are like, oh, 4 million is such a huge success. And then when you think about how much certain PlayStation games or certain Super Nintendo games, and then people are happy with those numbers, and it's just so weird. It just feels so weird, man, in my opinion. I wanna land a mic here, actually. So 2 million miss. I missed, but we still stole. I completely forgot about that you can still do that. I mean, imagine though if you could have continued on stealing, imagine if Mud would have continued on working, or if there was something you could learn, or get your saves card, which is also windmills. Oh, that's hair feathers. It also has uses to it. Every often we have 20,000 gil. We are at, where are we at? We are here. Where the garden is holding. Wait. So that's the forest, we need to go through the forest. It is so crazy though. And you can see the car there, yeah, those cars prevents you from getting the other way. It forces you to the forest. But I believe we might be able to face the enemy here that we need. We're in the mountains here. I don't think we need to be on the other side to do it. Of course, yeah, the person that has the mug. And you might be like, oh, why not use the equip Diablos then on the main character, but then he won't be able to benefit from having strength. Of course, if I quote-unquote get, say, another strength lab, for example, I could use learn the strength on someone else. We could use learn strength on someone else. But I would need both strength 20 and strength 40 to be really, really happy. But we could learn both of them on these without any problem. Because you can have 2 full pages of abilities, which is the best thing about, this type of challenge, So we are sticking close to the mountain, just hug the ball and hope for an encounter. Okay, none of them were the correct encounter, but I think that these will be high level. Couldn't steal. Windmills. Yeah, windmills are some good normally because of the whole tornado thing. Because you might say that my first file was about breaking the game and stuff like that, which is kind of true, but it's also kind of not true at the same time. Like I could have broken the game way more than I did. Because the only weapon that you cannot make on disc 1, the ultimate weapon, the only ultimate weapon. Yeah, there's a draw point here. I forgot what this is though. I want to actually shake. I want to check what the spell is because I forget. Oh, bizarre actually. Yeah. Bizarre is there. Just wanted to check what that was specifically. That is a very, very nice inlet though. I mean, that's cool. Is this the only enemy here? Because I'm pretty certain there are supposed to be Wendigos close to one of these places, but there's also supposed to be what I call it, the Grendels are supposed to be up here as well, somewhere in the mountains. It might be on the other side, or close to Galbard Baby Garden, and so that might be a thing as well. That's nothing. I mean, give me more windmills and stuff, that is fine. course over here. I'm busy. Why the fuck are you blocking the train, mate? Why are you blocking the train, goddammit? You know how illegal this is, boy? Boy, that illegal, man. Attack. 2k damage. It's worth killing a lot to stop because that should increase your seed rank. But I think it also has to do with what enemies you kill. If you kill certain enemies, that gives you a higher thing. There's the bridge over here as well, but he will say something else here. The guy at this bridge here. Or the checkpoint or other. But you can't. No way, you can go on the bridge and just be like, here, sneaky dwarf. I mean, I'm pretty certain that there is a glitch somewhere that allows you to get into a certain area right before you normally can do it. That was interesting. The effect that everyone except Squall there, was that because of his high level that you actually do gain resistances to windmills? What is 131 strength? Okay. You said what now? There's no way you're getting through. Ha 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 ha. We cannot go through anywhere over there. And this is just the road to here. And it's so fucking sensitive with encounters and stuff that it can get a bit frustrating. Oh, be 1 millimeter outside and all of a sudden encounter, and that's where the laser eyes, as I said, comes from. You know, because we knew that it had to be an early enemy that she had gotten laser eyes from. But of course, you can never get the item that KotR teaches laser eyes. I forgot if it's in the code or not, the item that actually would have been laser eyes. Timbers over there. Wait, can we actually get to I forgot where it is located though. I forgot exactly where it is on the map. Can we get to that place already on this disc? I forgot if you could or not. Oh, there is the road to a star. It's crazy that there was a railroad that connected them before. That connected this to a star. And if only you could glitch through here, man, that would be so nice. Glitch out over. Because if you could get to the other side now and you could get to there somehow. I know that there are glitches to get through there, but I don't know how to do any of them. But if you do any of those glitches and you do get over there, that doesn't mean that you would be able to like face turtlepods. The enemies that are there at first are different and stuff that they are not the enemies you will think that they are, and stuff that, which is a bit bad, you know, that it's, you know, it's not gonna quote-unquote be the enemies that you think, and stuff that it's actually gonna be different enemies and stuff that, right? But the enemies that are still, they are still good to quote-unquote kill and stuff that, you know. Although I forgot how it works, or if it just breaks the game if you try to go into the Salt Lake place. And this would be the tunnel to Balamb. That is at the tunnel from Balamb. Balamb. Oh, Black Betty. Bam, Lamb. Oh, Black Betty. Balamb. And there's nothing to do in this tunnel. There is of course the tunnel on the other side, on where Balamb is, where you can draw a thing. Is Windmill actually more to like the south here? Or whatever? No, because that's the Star Bridge then. It was over here. We just go into this absolutely massive huge forest. What's in this massive huge forest though? There's the KotR. Please, full cure. He actually got doomed by the laser eye there. So that's crazy, man. Couldn't steal, okay? Why do you fucking cast doom with it? Or is that gradual petrify maybe? But that's actually good. Ooh, electrical discharge. What the fuck do you have access to electricity, you stupid? You stupid. No, I wanted to kill the cards. I do not want to kill it, that's the thing. I want him to steal from me. Because I want to see if it's Cockatrice Pinions or if it's something else. Stone. Okay, maybe it's something silly. Is it just gonna be over here? Maybe it is actually. That sounded like. Oh, there we are. Drizzle! I'm not a ball, blog. That was a lot of damage though. And then itself fucking do your act. See, that's the thing, like I do not want to attack here with... What the fuck are you? Why? Surprise! In my pie! Drop steel pipes, drop steel pipes, drop steel pipes, boom! Drop something else. Drop something else, please. Yo, steel orbs, that means that we can make her another weapon for her, most likely. That was a bit scary though. Why did he do so much fucking damage? Like fucking... When you hear the thunder roar, damn bitch, like no thunder, nu sitter på. You hear the thunder roar, damn bitch, like no thunder, like no thunder, like no thunder. Oh. SpaghettiOs, Ode to Dance, we're dead. Weird things to wipe. You don't do damage! Who hanged it? Yo, we're not... Yeah, we cannot... I think we're cursed, actually. I think we're cursed. So we got lucky there that we got that other limit break off. I mean, if he keeps on Ochus dancing, then that's 3 damage. I mean, if we would have been quick there, we might have been able to actually do several commands there. That's the first strike. There we go, I was fast enough there before we got cursed. So if we do Renzokuken, she will fully heal us. She will always KotR on someone. And then still will do well. Oh, we kill it! We one-shot it. Nice. Yo. Actual Ochus tentacles. Yo. Let's fucking go Ochus tentacles, because Ochus tentacles means that we can make Gwisty's second best weapon. She needs Smellbore tentacles for the best one, but the second best one requires Ochus tentacles, and I forgot what else. We might already have it, it might be actually curse spikes. But I don't think so. Can we get the camera angle needed? No, I don't think we can. We did save, right? I think we did. Yes, we did. How much is our strength now? Number 34. Yeah, so we only have full cure still there. But Rapture, you saw that one time. We did see Rapture, but we did not cast it. Okay, there you are. And please, Monk. Why do you have to go for him first? Okay, cast Holy twice. Kill. Please, double Holy kills. Holy needs kill. Double Holy kill though. Just here, but I'm not mad at that. I don't know if that does it. It's double Holy kills. Double Holy does not kill him, we're dead. Power bomb! Fucking get destroyed by Wendigos. High level Wendigos, by the way. Yeah, think about that damage there. Yes, if we were protected, we would take half damage. And stuff like that because with strong physical, but yeah, but you know. Yes, if you were full health, the battle would be less annoying. That's the thing that this is dangerous because, you know. Because I am being stubborn about getting healing items. Because it's more fun to challenge this way. It is more fun. It is more challenging because that's the whole point. Like, oh yeah, I could just have a billion healing items. Billion. Fucking billion, man. It would be funny if the camera angle prevents us from getting to windmill. The windmill is just over there somewhere. Galbated Garden should be over there though. And maybe you can see Galbated Garden from here. Let's leave the forest. is we used over here. So it was not interesting at all. That big forest had absolutely no reason to. Timber is over where? Timber. There's another forest here that's interesting. Meteor! I mean, I'm pretty certain that Meteor does not count as one of their special spells. But I'm curious to see how much does it do with her weak magic stat? How much does a weak Meteor do? Keep in mind that this is low magic. Okay, hits for 300. Yeah, but that's both of them dead. Yeah, Meteor is pretty decent. Low level Meteor is completely fine. Alright, 56 out of 100 on dark side. You can see the full cure. So we have 43 magic. Good because of that, but imagine if we would have had magic bonus already and we just started learning like magic stuff. Now we can see if the core slope has really gotten any progress, or if you need to have her in the party. Yeah, that has not gotten any progress, so you need to actually have her in the party for that to work. Do we see what's in this forest? Why did you have to be a Ochus? See, we did it again! Because you have, like, you wanna, like, spam before you get cursed. Let's hope we have enough damage here. This might be enough. If it's not enough, Duel, I think we'll finish it. No, that's enough. Good. More Ochus tentacles, please. Take those. Lots of Ochus tentacles, level 40 on selfie. Yeah, so luck 20, speed 30. Yeah, you can see most of the other things are pretty even there, but yeah. But I think bonus is very important. Now there will be, of course, we will be able to actually get 60 strength because 60 strength does exist. But I want to give that has it is actually bound. It's funny. Let's just go. Let's just follow the railroad. We can rotate like this so we don't run off the side. Let's just get an encounter. Like actually, let's save when we're close. We could get 20, exactly 20, what do you call it, amnesia greens. Please. I don't know who she's gonna cast KotR on though. Okay, that's fine, that's a good heal. Heal for 2818, yeah. Gets a lot of time. I think we're still. I forgot if every single in the game is just 100 or if it ever changes that, if it's just 100 all the time. Because our max health is pretty good now. Do. Red Scorpion, second best weapon for her. Yeah. Such strength. Very nice. The only thing that is better for her is the Queen, which is big. You know, going up from 22 to 30 is pretty big deal. You know, in terms of damage. You know. Shield Trigger would be a pretty decent upgrade. Yeah, the main problem though is the Wendigos are also strong, you know, so that's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna get some. Actually, let's check here. Oh wow, Adamantine sell for 7,500. That's absolutely crazy. It's actually a very good way to make money. You have used a very easy time to kill the Adamantoise because you used the equip like berserk thing, or you used, you know, you cast reflect on them or something. I don't know if reflecting works on them. Let's see, so amnesia greens we get 10. And amnesia greens I think is fine. I don't know if we amnesia greens something right away. No. I mean, it would be that we would get rid of one of these junctions. So but here's the thing, that certain junctions, when you learn certain junctions, that actually is the way you gain certain other abilities to show up. Like on one of these, for example, the wit or the spirit or whatever it was only showed up, like the magic on him only showed up when you did magic junction on KotR, if I remember correctly. So it might be that on Diablos, right, the HP only showed up of the HP junction. And the same thing with Magic, I believe. Magic was not here from the start. Maybe it was. But for example, hit junction, like there's no hit increase, but hit does unlock something, I'm pretty certain. So that which is why it's very important to do all of that stuff first. We could use get rid of draw an item because those shouldn't affect anything. I did not mean to use one of my adamantines. Okay, fine, you can have vitality plus 60. I don't think that would screw things up, especially since we removed draw an item here. Moving draw an item shouldn't affect anything there. So that you still have more than enough space here, I think, to not have to worry about that. I mean, that means that we could theoretically we can equip Luck Vitality 60, which would be very powerful. Vitality 60 is a lot of vitality, so that means that we can have 60, 40, so that's 100, 120% extra stats. Yeah, 60, 100, 120% extra. So, for example, like we have 23 vitality. If we equip all three, 50 vitality. That's comparable to what the bug thing has. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the strength was more important. So that's important to remember and stuff like that, you know. I did not mean to use the adamantine there at all. I thought I was actually taking the amnesia greens, but I forgot that the amnesia greens was higher up there. Yeah. So we are eventually gonna unlearn HP Junction Magic and hit as well. And stuff that are the other things we're gonna get rid of. And then we're gonna get rid of GF here. Because it's not gonna learn the summer thing, but we are gonna need to learn all of them first before I remove them. Because sometimes, of course, certain things unlock certain other stuff. So it's very important. It's very important. And we have 2 2 left that we can use. And we cannot go back to Balon, right? Yeah. We're not allowed to go back to Balon. Wait, this doesn't take us somewhere, right? No, this is for the dealing city. I mean, that would have been nice. Right, having Red Scorpion on her own quizzes now is pretty great. So we have 105% hit. Makes her pretty accurate with that. But yeah, I know, like a bunch of items that would all of a sudden like make it things way easier. Stuff that, yeah. Let's go to the forest that is closest here. Let's hope that we can get the encounter when we have a lot of health. No, we can do one. One bird should be fine. No, it was a bit of a problem that we did not get the Dragon Fan from the T-Rex Tower. And I don't know if it's KotR at the end of this one. I don't know if it's possible to go back to Balam ever and stuff there, because we would need to get the T-Rex Tower encounter, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get the Dragon Fangs. And stuff that, you know. I mean, we did get the Dragon Fang on the main file that we had before and stuff that, before I saved over it, before I decided to, like, oh, we're gonna skip out on the quote-unquote drawable GFs until later, until, like, the... I mean, I am gonna draw Eden from Ultimate Weapon because I don't feel like you're worth getting it from Tiamat. Used to that. Get rid of those. Why do they always sleep still though? That makes no sense. Oh, someone is getting stoned. Boom. Don't have an soft, right? I don't think we do. And I don't think they drop softs either. Do they? We got more cockatrice pinions at least. Yeah, none is medicine, right? Nope. Nothing is medicine. We do have a soft. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. We do have a soft. Nice. Dark side, okay. Do we have an interesting card? More share feathers. We need more one Adamantoise for turtle shell. But I forgot how many turtle shells there's technically that we need. I forgot if you have a higher chance for the enemy in a certain part of the forest and stuff that, you know. Oh, actual Anaconda Wars. Oh, I should have actually tried to mine from them first. But if they are here, I wonder if they can still drop the Fury Fragments. If they're high enough level now. Because if we can get Fury Fragments from them, then we could make our guys. Because it's Fury Fragments or Dragon Skin. If I meant Dragon Skin and Adamantine. And then we can make it, and then we can make its ultimate weapon right now. And its ultimate weapon would be a deal for Cell. But we will see if they're high enough level yet. I mean, I think maybe the entire party needs to be over level 50 if they're going to be high enough level. He did get poisoned. Yeah, see, this guy is very tanky. There is dead. And I am gonna remedy this if we had a remedy left. Dragon skins at least. We do not have a remedy left. I mean, that was still nice. And we have 137 strength. And we're getting closer to the dark side. Then after that, I think we go hit. I think we go hit after that. And then we probably go HP. And then we start the Magic Junction. I hope we meet more of the KotRs actually, because they are AP. Okay, there is. Okay, we're gonna have to do this because we cannot rely on the limit breaks now. Because we're not low enough to do the limit breaks. So we have to mad rush and we can mad rush it to death. So we might be able to. Because Squall deals a lot of damage. And I mean, we're almost to 1,000 with Cell. Alright, but I forgot about the earthquake. Earthquakes. Hopefully we can get enough attacks in here. Oh, that's a crit though, that's a very important crit. Yeah, because he's dead. More two tentacles and more... Dun 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 dun. No. Yeah, that was almost bad. That was almost real bad. Yeah, because I did this. Triangle is what we need to go back. That could have been really bad. Not gonna lie, that could have been very, very bad. Cold mode. The thing is, we need the Wendigo, and then we need to be like... We need to mug the Wendigo. I don't know if we can get it without mugging it. 4 steel pipes, okay, good. That's more than enough. Please don't. Why do you always have to do that? Specifically. He's dead. Nah, and I didn't even get to Renzokuken there in time. He's so fast. We could have... I probably could have escaped there though after getting the steel pipes. We could have 100% escaped after getting the 4 steel pipes there. That would have been enough. The question is, would that meant that we would have been able to customize Flame Saber? Well, I think Flame Sabers would have needed mesmerized blades. I think we would have at least been able to make the first weapon for Squall. Which is not that great, really. It's not that great, but it gives you Fated Circle. Which is an AoE attack, which is really what we want. Okay, we got the what do you call them? The condors. Maybe I shouldn't have mad rush at it, man. Maybe this is insane. Maybe we should have hoped to get attacked and done like a limit break. I mean, we do still have the damage. Okay, it dies in 2 hits from Squall. But you know, I mean, it's not surprising considering his damage. Basically, the thing is that the default power on the weapon matters way more than you might think. But even if you say that, oh, this weapon, like this weapon, for example, I think 17 is the default attack power on the actual revolver or whatever it is, and the second one I think is attack power 22. I think it is. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, so 5 more attack power, or maybe it's only 4 more or whatever, I forgot exactly what it is, but yeah. But it's not that big of a difference and stuff like that, and it's, you know, a very big difference. Yeah, like stat-wise it doesn't look like it's big, but it is actually big. Oh no, I dueled the wrong target. I mean, I meant to duel the bird. We did duel the bird. Because the other thing died, that's why we're dueling the bird. KotR! Come on, sleep on Cell. Or on that works. Full cure, let's go. That's what we like to see, boy, they heal their exact health. That is very nice, yeah, man, the full cure is so insane. You have to realize, yes, the full cure is even more insane the more like max health you have. Like the higher you max health goes, the more insane it gets. 141 strength now. You have to realize, yes, that if you get the strength plus 60, then yes, you can have that massive like 120 plus strength percent. Right? Because keep in mind that 100% would mean that you would double whatever your base strength will be, so then the more you've gotten the other strength bonus, the stronger it is. So for example, if my natural strength without anything here now, if we just check what it is 101, so I would have 201 strength used from 100% strength alone. It's absolutely insane, right? If you think about that, like that it's 101 and stuff that normally. So you have to realize how much strength bonuses help on this character and stuff that, like, it's absolutely insane. The main problem, of course, is that if you want to be as most effective with your stats as possible, then you either KotR will keep your characters at low level, so you only ever fight bosses, or you do like card and stuff like that in order to gain AP and stuff like that, you know, you use card enemies. So that and that can work, of course, obviously. Yeah. We need to get the Wendigos though. I need to get the Wendigo while we are at good amounts of health. Oh, and we're getting attacking it. We might actually want the card, maybe. I don't remember if the card is also the tentacle. There's the dance. Alright, then we counter with Mad Rush. Counter with Mad Rush. I probably should have Mad Rush at first, but... because we aren't gonna die from one earthquake, by the way. Oh wow, that was a really weak one. It was crazy how weak that was. That was a weak one because that did not give us Ochus tentacles. Now we're on dark side. We got dark side. We got dark side. We got dark side. We got dead star. And then we're on the hit junction. And yeah, so technically now we can also equip dark side, expend HP to attack. And yes, dark side is cost even better the more you actually put dark side first. So with dark side is basically the Dark Knight skill, which makes sense that that's on Diablos, stuff like that. And Diablos isn't chaos, even though he looked like he could be chaos. But it's not. But yeah, Diablos is interesting, of course. It's also that, the actual dark side is very, very good because, you're expending HP. The higher your HP is, of course, the better you kind of gets. Stuff that because the more you can do the dark side, and then, for example, what you're meant to combine it with is either recover or absorb. But both the gifts that have the recover and the absorb you cannot get. Because you need to draw them. I don't know exactly how strong dark side is, if that's one of the things that cannot miss. I mean, there are also the things that do exist that KotR cannot miss, which is insane. Or like limit breaks, for example, can never miss. You can never miss with a limit break. But there's also like other things. I don't know why they're so stingy with the whole Wendigo fight and stuff that, right? Because the thing is meant to be that the forest near timber, like the Wendigo fight is supposed to be something that is easy to get. It's not supposed to be like a rare encounter, I don't think. But sometimes it seems like the whole saving of the game resets some sort of RNG or something, or that it affects the RNG by going in and saving. So that maybe that's why we don't get encounter, but then it's one way, right? Because we can just die from a single encounter, And maybe it's more in the middle, Because sometimes it is true that in certain specific areas you have more chance to meet certain enemies. Why do we keep getting you installed to? And I'm not complaining, the HP is good. When we get hasted up, haste us up before we know. Okay, or you have a high level 1 or you're already dead. You are alive, so you're a high level 1. Okay, though you're slightly higher, you're not that much more powerful. Wait. No, that's not all of it yet. I think we need regen ring. I think we need regen ring and something else in order to make shooting star for Renova. Wait, where is Timber again? You're right there. I wanna check. I mean, I know that we won't be able to see the weapon even if you only have one of the ingredients for it. But we do have the windmills, we do have the force omelet. I think it's regen ring and life ring, but I also know that there is the crescent wish that requires a bunch of weird stuff. And I forgot if that also requires force omelet or if it's only the ultimate weapon that requires it. You know. Two windmills. You might say that, oh, it would be better to like switch between party members who is in, you know, and stuff that, you know, so that these characters could at least get some like bonuses, you know, leveling up. And now we go in. Hopefully we can make something. Nope. Imagine if we would have gotten the steel pipes. I think that there would have maybe been several things we can make. I know that we also need Red Fang for one of the things. It is forest near Timberite. Now I don't know if there's another location for Wendigos which is just easier to block yet and stuff that, you know. Or if we just keep getting unlucky. The main problem though is that I thought that after that thing time we saved and we died to it after stealing the steel pipes, right? After stealing like 4 steel pipes, right? The time we died I thought that, oh, we're just gonna get the encounter again soon because, you know, we got it before, but that's not how things work, you know. But it's really, really annoying. I don't know if it's close to the lake here where we can get it. I kinda wish you could have gotten it outside the forest somewhere, you know. But you know, maybe we used to escape strats. We used to run from everything that isn't a Wendigo. Just so we keep our health. And then we get it. Still needs to move. Okay, but that's gonna be 1,000, right? I don't know, we're taking that risk again here. I don't know if I can kill it, maybe we can actually because he's doing this. Okay, we killed it. Okay, it did not drop steel pipes. But we did get steel pipes anyway. Which is just the weakest summon magic on it. But now we did get the steel pipes. I mean, the worst thing is if we cannot make the thing, like, imagine if we are missing actually a single turtle shell from being able to make the next tier. You know, that would have been good. Oh, right. It's actually very good because then we can use the road to do stuff. Don't walk outside the road, please. Be careful, I don't want to get an encounter. We can at least get his first weapon here, but hopefully we can get a higher version. We can get here trigger, so 142, 143, 143, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, yeah, so it's 5 extra, as I said before, because revolve is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, which is what it is. So I do think though, however, that we did have some of the materials for the next thing, which would be the cutting trigger would be the next thing. So yeah, but as you can see now, with this, we now have Fated Circle, which damages all enemies. But then the next one, Cutting Trigger, does not give you Blast Zone. I even believe Flame Saber does not give you Blast Zone. Blast Zone is not until Twin Lands. That's when you get Blast Zone, I'm pretty certain. Actually. Back inside because we need to do some other stuff. We only have one also, or we only have one turtle shell, because I definitely think that turtle shell is the next thing that we need to have if we want to customize stuff. Okay, and we need to get the hit junction, and then after that we're probably going with HP plus 40%, and then we get the magic plus 20%, and then probably plus 40%. And then I forgot, I don't think he has any bonuses though. And then after that will be good for the time magic and the status magic, and then we will see after that. I know we need to get also the encounter half and then the encounter none. And you can of course remove encounter half, like when you have encounter none, there is no reason to keep encounter half. So we need to go to Dolet, which looks like weird. It looks like okay, like how can we get to Dolet without passing Albany Garden, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it is possible, you know, which is a bit weird, you know, that that's possible, you know, too. Right, I actually think we need to go this way, right? We need to follow this road, I think it is. Because you can see that this goes just slightly past Albany Garden because of how things are located, because there is the forest. Which, I mean, I think about maybe going there just because we can get to the Elastoid encounter, and the Elastoid cannot only give you steel pipes, but it can give you some things when it's high enough level. I don't know if it's high enough level, that's the thing. We did heal, right? Yeah, we did heal. So there's the beach. We need to get to the beach so we can meet Adamantoise again. I mean, if we can begin stealing Adamantoise, I don't know if that's the only thing you can ever steal from them. But if we can steal Adamantoise, for example, and let's say we would get 100 Adamantoise, right? Because items max out at 100, and it's sell for what is it, 7,500 each. That's a lot of gil. That's a lot of gil. I mean, we're not going to be set because there are things that are very, very expensive and stuff that, you know, we had the thing. But it is going to be useful. Okay. Do we mug these? My rush. You can see there that it is slightly different on it. The next weapon is called the cutting trigger, which I believe might require. I forgot. I think it's the flame saber actually that requires the turtle shells. And I think there's 2 specific that it needs. But I think the first weapon, the cutting trigger, is the one that requires mesmerized blade. The main problem is that it's from a creature in the snow area. But I don't know if you can encounter them somewhere else. Otherwise, you would have to get another enemy that can give you the card from it and stuff that, you know. Because of course, if you have to wait until the snow area, the main problem is the snow area, you cannot get to until disc 2. There's no train that goes over there. So. Berries. Oh, that's that. Okay. I was one mug first just to see what they have, just in case we get lucky at some point and we actually do mug them. Because I forgot what it is that you mug from them. And I know that there is a lot of enemies out there that can mug into a higher thing. I don't know if every single enemy can be mugged into something better. But it's crazy that we still haven't gotten the other version from one of these. I mean, you will notice it immediately because it will look very, very different. Of that, you know. And I think that one of the things that they may drop, depending on what the level they are at, that they might actually drop star fragments. And if they can drop star fragments, then we can get some higher end stuff. If it's true. I forgot if it was stone. And the other tier of these enemies gives you a lot more AP per enemy, I think. Okay, and we have 148 strength. We're level 68. Level 50 on cell now as well. So 88 strength on cell. Yeah, sadly that is how it becomes though and stuff that, you know, that it's just, you know. There they are. Chance for first strike. Mark. think I really want to call him though if possible though. Oh wow! Wait, with those jars are you kidding me? That's just fucking insane. Because that's actually even better. That's way better than the other thing we could mark before. Here comes the white wind already. That's a lot of time though. Hopefully he doesn't do the ultimate immediately and waste a bunch of time there used to like a lot of things. I think that was pretty decent. But then of course the other one costs white wind, of course they do. How often KotR succeeds though. I mean, we could theoretically roll full life on the thing. So we could theoretically roll full life. If we do get wall, one might have been a mistake. Doesn't wall last forever? I thought wall lasted forever. Okay, this is bad though, because that actually left side trade. I might actually use the escape though. Possible here. Might actually reach the threshold soon though. Question is how much more damage is this weapon? Wow, you're being mostly over 600 and 700 there. Of course you white wind, and you didn't put shell up, so it's gonna hit fully. Yeah, I mean if we do fated, yeah, they will go fated circle. Fated circle, that's way higher attack power than roughly white house. See, that's almost 800 damage from that, just alone. There were some low rolls there though. At least we need the doors here, good. Well, not doors, but yeah. Now the thing is though, that it's all over if we just protect. We lose protect and we lose all of the escape button. We have to hope that we escape. That's actually really bad at landing with that. Because if both of them have it queued up, then we might be screwed. In order for it to circle, probably need 3 or 4 Renzokuken to kill one bro. No, please, no. The worst thing is if the other one does sandstorm now, then we die. Let's kill it here. Yeah, we're dead. Unless it's somehow low rolls. Unless this is a low self, and if this is 304 damage. Now 318, okay, that was enough. Because here's the thing, the Arsenal I think is the best. But that cannot be vitality 40% because that wouldn't make any sense because the Arsenal is a higher item. It's a higher tier item than the Adamantoise. It might be the thing that's actually HP plus 60%. I mean, if that is HP plus 60%, then that's absolutely insane, and then we're hitting that Ifrit immediately. It's not that, and we're teaching it to a bunch of other characters as well. Okay, we're getting these again, that's fine. That's just fine. Okay, so fish fins, yeah, that's the only thing they have. I mean, if we would have had an next tier of swords, I'm pretty certain we would have killed it because I'm pretty certain we would have been dealing 900 damage there. Now the thing is, of course, you're probably meant to use Meltdown on them or use Doomtrained because Doomtrained also causes that status, the Meltdown status. So basically we're gonna have no way to cast Meltdown. There's none of the abilities that KotR cause Meltdown. You could of course also KotR Devour with Eden later on. But Devour, I forgot if it's that enemies can be immune to Devour or if Devour counts as like Doom or something like that. Now I don't know if Doom can ever hit though, that's the thing. Now maybe we would have been able to just mad rush Adamantoise from the very beginning and stuff like that, you know. Okay. How far? 47 to 120. Just double checking again because we need to press triangle to go back here. I mean, it is interesting to get into black low health because, you know, that actually might make the things more doable. If you get some of the characters into low health. The problem is though that if they do sandstorm early on, then we can take a lot of damage. This is a big problem. Because the fish fins aren't bad because of the how much they give you in the 3 pairs. And I'm pretty certain that all the characters need to be over level 50, like at least the main party, in order for them to start showing up the other things. How much more? 56 out of 120, okay. I almost like saving off every single encounter there. So that's the thing, right? If it is that saving, use the fix what encounters you get and stuff like that would just be stupid. It's so annoying in this though when you're trying to get a specific encounters how annoying it is, right? And that makes it so that making the weapons become very annoying just because of the fact how annoying it becomes. That's the turtles again. No, we need to mug first. to mug the other one, and then we can start doing the thing. And here's the whispers, that's the white wind. Right. You saw that we got both of the steels there. One of them is way more Ado, one of the steels. I thought that one of his attacks, I don't know if he already has it. I think that there's one attack that actually goes to armor. Hopefully it didn't do Burning Grave, they already know. Don't waste time with Burning Grave. He tried to go for Burning Grave there. That's good that he doesn't do it when he has too much time there. Attack her, that's good actually. And you casting Protect, that's absolutely fine. And her move will get prioritized over the other thing because it's a limit break. Okay, it's not a lot of damage, but it's still, Who does she heal? Is it smart enough? Nah, it's not that smart. Boom! I think that might succeed now. No? Okay, berserking is fine as long as you not berserk Cell. That's fine because he's at full health. So let's do the other one instead. Because he doesn't have Protect. Let's see, does KotR work? Nice. Zero protect the enemy. Let's go. Adamantoise. Oh, Charge on. Now that's weaker. That's vitality 40%. Instead of vitality 60. That's weird. We can get one more turtle shell, so that's 2 turtle shells. Also we have volunteers. Vitality 40, vitality 4, vitality 20, vitality 4, vitality 60%. Very nice indeed. Very happy with that. Right, let's see. And then we go to the town and check I think it's specific that you need 2 turtle shells for something. I forgot what it was. It might be that you need it for another weapon as well. Let's see, where is the road? There's the road. I mean, there should be easy enemies outside of the road. Enemies that shouldn't be hard. Enemies that we can just beat up in one hit. Just the healing water, which is nice. I mean, I really hope that turtle shell is enough to do the other thing that we can do. But yeah. I don't know if there was like a new game plus to this, but the new game plus would just be that it would allow you to start with all the manuals and stuff that, you know. Yes, I could just look up how to make the weapons right, or just have it written down and stuff that, you know. But it's more interesting this way, because then it's always like, oh man, because I don't remember all the recipes always, you know, stuff that becomes like exciting to be like, oh yeah, I can do this now, you know. It's so hot new. I almost need to piss myself now. Okay, shit figure we can still make absolutely nothing, but how close to make the next thing. Because I know that turtle shell is used for something, and it's specifically 2 turtle shells that you need. I think. Or maybe it's even more. It might be the twin lands, or it might be the punishment. But if it's a punishment, then you also need star fragments and stuff like that, and that's going to be a bit more annoying to get. Stuff that, you know. Right, we should have actually gone. We should go to the inn and save. Yeah, you can see the cat up there and stuff. Super hot, and I need to take a piece so bad. Because I mean, if it's super hot today, then I'm not gonna want to record for too long and stuff like that, because yeah, oh, the beast. I'm just gonna save here and then just immediately stop recording. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this and stuff that, you know, hope you all enjoyed this part. You know, I will see you all next time, you know, next time.